This Eid, we are making a modern culinary masterpiece that is incredibly light, refreshing, and absolutely unforgettable. For our last video before Eid al-Adha, I couldn't think of a more perfect recipe than this. Pistachio Soğuk Kadayıf. Crispy, shredded pastry soaked in milky, creamy syrup and topped with generous amount of pistachios. Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Eid al-Adha around the corner. We are all thinking about a festive menus. After all those savory, heavy dishes, you want a dessert that is satisfying but without weighing you down. That is exactly where cold kadayıf comes to rescue. Today I'm showing you how to make this famous modern dessert at home. If you are ready to upgrade your festive dishes, let's begin. I have 350 grams of kadayıf dough here. This is a shredded dough. It has a funnels, lots of tiny funnels. There is a pancake-like batter. It is thinly poured into hot such we call. Right away it cooks and then they collect the dough and it becomes like this. I'm sure you can find in Middle Eastern, Turkish, Greek stores. It is widely available in frozen. Make sure to thaw it, make it fluffy. I have 150 grams, a little less. This will be enough. You can adjust, but this kind of dessert loves fat and syrup. So it is better to keep the original amounts and maybe eat less if you can. For the filling, I'm gonna use walnuts around 50 to 100 grams, half to 1 cups for the filling, and then we're gonna use pistachios for the top to serve. For the syrup, we're gonna use sugar, milk, and cream. This is the main difference from the regular kadayıf and künefe. It has milky syrup, it is served cold, and this is it. Let's begin. First, I'm going to melt my butter. Meanwhile, going to cut my shredded kadayıf dough pieces into even smaller pieces. Now these are long, they're gonna be short for the perfect layer. If the kadayıf dough is very dry, you can spritz some water. Let me show you. Like this. And it will refreshen itself. This way it will be easier to stuck into an even layer. Now I'm gonna drizzle the butter over on top and then mix it all through. Let me take off my ring. Actually, I'm thinking I don't want to get the butter into my bowl. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to work in here, just eyeballing, separate in batches kadayıf. Let's pour a little bit here first. It is better to brush with enough butter the bottom because we want a nice golden color. So I'm gonna brush with a little bit of kadayıf. You can brush with the silicone brush too, but why not using this option? Lots of beautiful butter will go along with the brush and then you have to clean the brush again. Use more water and soap. This way I prevent all of them. What do you think? You can either mix it truly or just get half of it and then drizzle the half of the butter on top and then just mix it thoroughly and press. I can do it with my fingers, but I'm controlling the camera phone too, so I'm gonna this time keep it clean. Okay, this looks good. Now the walnuts. I'm gonna add the rest of the kadayıf. Make an even layer, try to. Now we need to press down the kadayıf stuck together to create a nice surface, even level. Professionally, they use the second pan when also making künefe, the same second pan which can stuck to this one, and you press it with it. But I don't have the second pan of this, so I'm gonna use like a back of my sturdy, nice spatula. You can do it with the back of a glass, or just, you can find it yourself. I'm gonna today use this one, just like so. Okay, my kadayıf is ready. My oven is preheating to 170 Celsius degree. I'm gonna bake until golden. On the halfway, you don't have to, but if you want a nice looking surface, like in sweet shops, flip it into another second tray, and then bake in here. But it's optional. Let's bake, and meanwhile I'm gonna prepare the sherbet. By the way, if you are looking for more culinary inspirations from Turkish cuisine for your holiday special events, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and support my channel by giving your comments below. For this amount of kadayıf, you can use around 1.5 cups to 2 cups of sugar if you want it to be sweeter. I'm gonna keep it a little more than 1.5 cups. And then I'm gonna add the 1 liter of milk, between 1 to 200 milliliter heavy cream. Again, this is also up to you. I want to give this flexibility to you. So what I want to do is, we're not gonna boil everything. We only want to dissolve the sugar. I added around 1 cup just eyeballed milk, and just going to whisk it, dissolve the sugar in the milk. It's more lighter, so we're not gonna boil the syrup. That's why I added a little bit milk first. Going to heat up a little bit until my sugar dissolves, and then come back at the rest of the milk and the heavy cream. I'm gonna add a little bit vanilla, like half a package, a teaspoon. You can use extract if you want. And then the rest of the milk and the heavy cream goes in. Okay, my syrup is ready too. Now I'm gonna wait until my künefe is baked. I'm gonna flip it too to show you how you can make it. Okay, it's halfway almost. I have a little golden color. I'm gonna try to flip it. This is the baking tray, not inside, but the bottom of the pan. I can slide easily. Okay, wish me luck. Now going to slide it back here. See how the surface is right now. This is what we are looking if we want professional look. I'm gonna continue to bake it until it is completely golden. Okay, it looks beautiful right now. I didn't add all of the syrup. Little more than 1 cup left here. I will keep it in a saucer to use it when I serve. I'm gonna wait for an hour, top it with pistachios, and chill it completely before serving, if we can wait. Bismillah. And there you have it, my friends, the star of your Eid table or special event. Now I can taste. I cannot wait. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Look at this beautiful texture. This is really what I'm trying to say. It's indulgently beautiful, sweet dessert, but not overpowering, yet still classic Turkish dessert with a modern touch. It's perfect. And the best thing is, it's very easy to make. I hope, my friends, you give it a try and let me know how it turned out. I'm curious, what desserts are you planning to make for this Eid if you are celebrating? If not, for the summertime, what's your favorite dessert to cook, to bake when you have festive celebrations, holidays? I would love to hear all of them. With being this our final recipe before the Eid al-Adha, I want to wish you and your loved ones blessed and peaceful Eid al-Adha. May your holiday be filled with health and wonderful food shared with the people you love. After the holiday, I will be back with more heritage cooking and vlogs from Istanbul and throughout Turkey. Afiyet olsun and Eid Mübarek.